Now that we've had our breakfast, nope, we don't get to act like that. Yeah. I need you to back out of my space. Back out of my space. Back there. Good. Your green nose. Yeah, your green nose. That's gross. Nope. Yes. I found his phone. Sorry, my kids. We're going to back out of our space. Yep. We got to be respectful. And it's so hard. So this is like kind of step one, right? Is making sure she's being respectful. She doesn't get to crowd into us because she has the tendency of trying to make us move our feet by getting in our space. And she kind of uses her body because we know her temperament. And so she uses her body to encroach on your space. And then she gets too close, so we're uncomfortable, so we move, when really it should be her not even entering that space, right? This is always hard, managing rope and. It's teaching her to be responsible for her, but also comfortable in our space. Yes, love. Yes, Dad's somewhere roaming around the property right now. Gotta love summer break. So we just give her a minute to, well, out of my space. Doesn't mean you get to go to that side. So now I'm going to pick a spot. There's a fence post right there, right next to the ball. I'm headed straight for that. She's got to move out of my space. And I'm going to give her the opportunity to move. Because she is a slower mover, I'm not going to ask her to move faster than I need her to, right? And then we're going to stop. And we are going to ask her to back out of our space. Yes. Gregory's over by the chickens. There, very good. And I'm just going to turn and walk and kind of reset. But also, just because I'm not looking at her does not mean she gets to go in on that space. So she's been doing really good with her feet. I'm starting to work towards being able to touch her legs and her feet without doing this first. Good girl. I know that's very good. We're not there yet. And I'm actually going to work on touching other areas that she's not fond of, which is everywhere that is not currently clipped. It's very clear to see right now her kind of no areas because we haven't worked on those areas yet. And she said no while we were clipping. And while we started clipping, we wanted to make it nice and easy for her and enjoyable. And so that's where currently not shaved are her no areas. And a big no area is her neck. Very good. We can give her time to process in between. Whenever I do this, I'm not in a rush. We can't be. We have been working on handling her feet daily. And then I just leave myself a couple minutes, like 10, 15 minutes, just to pick up her feet. Very good. That doesn't mean we get to move into my space. Very good. And I always start by just touching these legs. Very good. When she offers it, I take it away, and then I'll ask again down where I want to touch when I'm asking, because she has a tendency of saying, I did it, and I don't want to pick up again. Nope. So she doesn't get to do that. Very good. That's when she gets the release. When she lets me do it without doing that. So Ryan told us that it goes, we used to be like, well, if she lets us do it, I don't really care what noise she's making. But Ryan explained that it goes to her frame of mind. Like, making that noise and, like, yelling at us, essentially, puts her in that defensive frame of mind. At least that's how I understood it. Which makes sense, right? If you're automatically on the defense, then I don't want you doing it. Very good. And she's very smart, right? We've already established that. That's half of our problem. Very good. That hind foot used to be our problem. I think this front one is more of an issue because that's her arthritic knee. It is more ouchy. But we also are mindful of that. Yes, we need to be able to handle it, but we're going to do it in a way that's not super uncomfortable for her. I'm not going to pull it up. I'm going to keep it nice and low and as comfortable for her as I can. So when I'm doing this, I keep the stick and string on the stick part on the outside because that's what I touch her leg with to ask her. So I'm going to ask her to pick it up. And then we put that around. Good. And we just work on just when I ask, pick it up. And then I take it off. Very good. Yeah. Very good. And then I let her think about it. Her head usually gets pretty low in this process. Now we're going to be brave and see if I can ask. Very good. That was good until you squealed. And then I'm going to go back and do it again. Very good. That was such a good girl. And then we got to lick and chew. This is all going to help us be able to touch everywhere. So now I'm going to work on that back foot. And she should know that this is coming because this is the order that we do it in. Very good. You can put it down. You can put it down. Very good. And just that rope. Just that rope feel. She picks it up very nicely, right? So now, this is kind of where it gets tricky with the rope. I'm going to ask her to pick it up. And then I'm going to grab it and take that rope off. And I drag my hand up it when I'm taking my hand off, just because it allows me to touch it. That was very good. I'll get you some fry spray today. See how she repositioned already? Very good. I need this one. Yep, thank you. Good. So I'd like her to reposition, but I want her to do it on her own. Pick up. I don't want there. Very good. Yep. There. Pick up. So we're going to just try this. There. Pick up. I'm going to go for it. We'll see how it goes. How do we do this smartly? This is kind of the experimentation process, right? There, very good. We don't need to do that. Very good. We don't need to. That was a really good girl. That's a good girl. Okay, do your back foot. No? I think you are. So same process. You can reposition. Thank you. Good. What? Yes. You can make it for tomorrow if you want. Huh? Okay, then don't. He doesn't get PM. Because he doesn't. So now, we're still going to ask her to keep that space. And I'm going to go and scratch where she likes, and then where she doesn't like. And she's starting to creep forward. She was quiet. Yeah. It looks like you laid down last night. That makes me happy. Was you nice and comfortable? Very good, girl. There's a blue bottle in there that says fly control on it. I think it's like the very first blue bottle on that shelf. Do you want to grab that? We'll get some fly spray for her. Yeah, good girl, Opal. Very brave of you. Yeah, that's a good deep breath. That's a good deep breath. We're going to do some fly spray. You don't always care for this. So now's a good time. Nope. Put something on your face. Yeah. Just like do this side. Nope. And we go right back to doing it. She gets the release when she's good. And then she thinks about it. Yeah. There. So the waving the stick in front of her face is kind of her, that is the correction for her, and she's come to understand that that's the correction for her. No, we're not. There. The fact that we were looking and chewing while petting is good. That's a very good girl. It's hard being you, isn't it? It's so hard. So I'm going straight for where she doesn't like, which is her chest. And I think it's because and I'm not rubbing hard. Good girl. It's just a matter, like, she lets us get to that point. Like, she lets us do it eventually. It's just getting her comfortable to realize, I mean, she's been with us long enough, she should know we're not going to hurt her. So it's a matter of, she's been conditioned that when somebody touches her where she doesn't want to be touched, if she gets loud and mean about it, they stop, right? So it is changing those neural pathways and breaking that habit, essentially, but in a way that she understands and in a way that keeps us safe, too. And it's going to be a while before we can just go and do it, right? Like, we're going to have to go through these steps each time for a while. That's a good girl. It's not so bad, is it? And while she doesn't like her front or her back bottom half, working on her front bottom half, I think, is the easiest at this point. Very good. We're going to reset. Let's take a little walk. I find myself holding my jaw really tight when I work with her. I think a lot of it is her. So we're going to do the same thing. Touch the side part she doesn't like, and she's creeping forward. Creeping forward. Back up. There. And she creeps forward because she doesn't want us going there, right? If I creep forward, then it places you where I want you. Go back to where she likes. Pet where she's not a fan. Go back to where she likes. The withers are the way to her heart. And there, she didn't make any noise. Sure. You can do them all if you wanted to. Can I get the horse's feed ready for tomorrow? Yeah. Both sides of her are dirty. Did you have a good nap last night? I know. And those little noises, I don't like. I don't know. I feel like they kind of make Opal Opal. But it's being able to. You can tell when it's not a happy. Yes. Like not an accepting, I guess. Very good. It feels kind of good, doesn't it? I have noticed in the last, couple of weeks, her ears go forward a lot more. Like, she's more curious ears forward, not curious ears back. Like, curious skeptical, I guess, is what I call it. Like, true curiosity, good curiosity. You look so much cuter when your ears go forward, ma'am. You see how much her muzzle is going right now? She's, like, seriously processing. Those eyes. There. Very good. Oh, and a step towards us. It's not so bad, is it? It's not so bad. It feels kind of... No? Yeah. Yeah? What people? I'll just hold her for a second. Thank you.